imperfections. Another solid lesson. Learn too late to.
All right, we are back, and we're going to hear BRoNz's Skeletons in Their Closet. All right, so we're starting with Clive, right?
Yeah.
All right, Clive.
So, my skeleton, this is
Talk
like
into the mic.
It's like an embarrassing
Yeah,
skeleton.
that works.
Okay, well, a few years ago, many years ago, I was out on tour with Twisted Sister, who are from your hometown, yeah?
Talk.
From
Yeah.
Twisted, yeah.
Well, I think he's from Jersey or Long Island.
Yeah, and I know Mark Mendoza.
Oh my
It
God.
was somewhere anyway. But I managed to go out the wrong. I got to bed really late in a hotel after the show in Manchester, and I wanted to go to the toilet, and I got out of bed, and I was absolutely knackered, and I went out the wrong door. So I was stark naked in the outside, and the door closed behind me. So I had to go down to reception and ring the fucking bell for somebody to come and let me into my room again with the pass key.
And you were totally naked.
Totally, absolutely.
What was the temperature?
It was fucking cold.
Really?
Yeah, there was nothing to show.
Wow, so what happened?
He let me in. He said, you'd be surprised how many times. He said, you'd be surprised how often this happens.
That people walk through. Were you pissed? Were you
I
drunk?
was totally wankered.
You were?
That's why I went through the wrong door, because I thought I was going into the bathroom, and I wasn't. I went out the fucking front door.
Well, you're good. You're lucky it was on the right floor. And you didn't
I had to go on the lift.
Oh!
I was on about the 5th floor.
And you didn't die?
No. Of embarrassment.
Well, apparently not.
Yeah, apparently not.
Oh, you definitely deserve a bit of sweet chocolate for that.
Chocolate.
Who's next? Who can top that?
Something I've got to be careful because my wife will be watching this. But I do remember something. This is actually quite funny. When I was young,
I know a good one.
and I just learned to swim, and my parents thought that I'd make a great. For some reason, they thought I could dive because they see me sort of diving. So they entered me into this diving competition in this pool, and I sort of got there and turned up, and there was about 3 boards, and I'd never dived other than off the side of the pool. And we suddenly got, and there's all these people like doing these like somersaults and stuff like that. And then I got up onto the board and literally jumped in and did a belly flop into the pool, and everybody else was like fucking brilliant. And I'm like this poor kid who's been entered into something. He has no clue what he's doing. And I never spoke to my dad for about 2 months after. I said,
no.
"You ever do that to me?"
How old were you?
I was about 9.
32.
I was last week with that. But no, that was. I mean, there's a lot worse than that. But
I'm sure.
Warm me up. Warm me up.
Still
Don't ask him.
It's so explained.
Do you
That's
still
the clean
dive?
version. I didn't dive in the first place.
Oh my God!
No, never in my life done a dive. And then my dad seemed to think it'd be a great thing to do. They'd chuck him into a diving competition.
Wow!
That was the most embarrassing 5 minutes of my life.
You should have done a bomb.
Wow! All right, you're next, Sean.
Yeah, why not?
All right, Sean.
Yeah, I could admit that I've never told him this before, but
Thank you.
it's true. This is true. I was the guy on reception when he came down with nothing on. And I am still having therapy.
Somehow I don't believe that.
Nice swerve there, Sean. Nice swerve.
I don't believe that.
And I had to clean the pool after.
I don't believe it.
We're all very good at telling each other's skeletons.
Yeah,
We're
well,
not so good at telling our own. It's always the way.
Isn't that the way?
Always the way.
Except if it's about a family member.
He got his wardrobe from
Well,
Narnia.
mine was about a
This
family
is
member.
actually
Yeah, but you know, like when
family
you
member.
talk about your own brother, sister, mother, father, it's okay. But if someone else talks about your brother, sister, mother, father, it's not okay.
What about Andy?
All right, Andy, you ready?
You're very quiet there, Andy.
But you know, Sean's only been having therapy ever since. I am his therapist. You know.
Ah!
You told me you weren't going to tell them.
Yeah, and he's traumatised by it too.
Yeah, no, I need therapy. Yeah.
So, what kind of therapist are you?
A big boozer.
Yeah.
That sort of thing, you know.
Do you know who Dr. Ruth is?
No, I'm
Sexual.
I know.
I know Dr. Ruth. What's happening with Dr. Ruth? She was fun, wasn't she?
I actually met Dr.
Bad
Ruth.
Jewish Lou, where is she still doing that stuff?
You know, I think she might be, you know.
She was good fun. She was good mileage, Dr. Ruth.
Yeah.
She's not a patch on Judge Judy, but Dr. Ruth is not in bed anyway.
Did you, yeah. Is that,
Ruth Westenheimer, if that's her name.
that's right.
Ruth
Yeah.
Westenheimer, she talks like that, right?
Yeah, and all she says is have good sex.
Have good
Have
sex.
good sex.
Well,
yeah.
she was just incredibly frustrated herself, wasn't she? She just got people on because she was just very voyeuristic. I think that's the whole
You know, she probably has a Facebook, and you could probably ask her there. Sir, over there,
Mr. Mickey.
Mr. No, I'm trying to think, Mr.
Mickey, soft stroke.
Mr. Yeah, soft
stroking
stroking
and pickup.
and pickups. That sounds like it could mean a lot of things.
I always think it said soft stroking. I just feel it should be that.
Yeah, no, okay.
Pass me that whatever, Mike. It doesn't matter.
I really haven't got, you know.
Tell me something
a
that.
dark past. You have. To be honest.
Yeah.
He's got a dark future. He's definitely got a
lived the
dark
life of a monk. Ever since he read the autobiography of Rasputin, he's never been the same.
Wait, what's the difference between Rasputin and Rapunzel? They both live in
long
Paris.
hair. One had long hair,
Yeah.
and the other one was a psycho from Russia.
Okay.
That's the sort of with a beard. With a beard, yeah.
Really.
All right. Can you tell us something like when you were a little kid, maybe? What'd you steal?
Oh. What did I steal?
His wife's heart.
You're not supposed to talk for him.
I'm always filling in.
It's very touching. That was very touching.
My parents used to cut up my food. How about that?
They used to wipe your food?
They
Cut
Cut up my food.
They used to, till you were how old?
22.
All right, there you go.
He didn't let her use his
There
hand.
you go, you guys. So it is National Bittersweet Chocolate Day.
I would never have admitted that. I don't know.
It's true, Ralph knows that he was there.
What, when you were 22? So that was that in the first 25 years of the band, or like the hiatus 25 years of the band?
Is there a
How old
difference?
am I?
That was before.
That was before this, wasn't it?
No, before.
We wouldn't have had anybody in the band who had their
You
food
could
cut.
cut.
We made that a rule.
You have to cut your own food.
And, yeah, you had to have your own
Guitarist who
team
hasn't had his food cut up by
and cut your own food.
So where's your next gig, BRoNz?
Oh, that's a good
Well,
question.
actually,
I don't know. Well, there's your gig in
My gig?
Oxford.
we're doing one in
Oxford?
Yeah,
Gosh,
yeah.
Oxford just keeps coming up
We're doing one
today.
in Oxford. We're doing a fundraiser in Oxford. And
Sean lives in
A
Oxford as
fun-
well.
I live in
Oh,
Oxford.
He also
really?
lives in Oxford.
So you're in that
I
town,
live in
and he
Oxford.
fled as well,
Exactly.
Charles the First.
Yeah.
So is Oxford famous for Charles the First?
I've never heard of him. Who is he?
Wait, am I right? It's Charles the First, right?
I've heard of
Fled,
Charles II.
he
There's
fled.
only been the one.
He fled London on January the 10th
Okay.
and ran to Oxford to
Even
hide.
before
So
Sean's
that's
time, that
about, it's
was.
about 9 days ago then.
Actually,
He's a guy
in
not
BRoNZ world,
Oh,
it would
okay,
be-
you-
Sean actually stole his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been on the run ever since.
He's been a big
Really, that's what Charles the First looked
Not
like?
that I'm jealous. Not that I'm jealous.
Actually, what we do, we share this, and it's the instant next time.
It's a serum.
And you're after me.
Now, is it true that when you start going bald, you shave your head instead?
You have to. You can't do the comb over. It's just illegal, or it should be.
Is that like modern?
Well, anybody who does that sort of thing where you've got a bit of hair here and you think it'll be really good to bring it right over, and if you think that that's good, then you're really it's just
you're
not
Bobby
good, is
Charlton,
it?
yeah.
It's not a good thing.
I don't know. You just are hitting that midnight oil thing to me right now.
You can't do that.
You know, do you think he was
You
going
know,
bald?
like Fred had reformed.
Right said Fred. We actually were in Right Said Fred, weren't we? Some time ago.
Yeah, but it is the day that oil was discovered in Texas, you know, today, January 10th. Today is a huge day. January 10th, there is so much information on this day, it's mind-blowing. You know? It's Rod Stewart's birthday. Do you like Rod Stewart?
Great singer.
Pat Benatar's birthday.
Yeah.
Does anyone know who Sal Mineo is?
No, you asked that earlier.
I know. There's a book called Who Shot Sal Mineo? Did you ever find a Salminio? What do you call him? Salmonino? I know. We're gonna be right back. And there you
Is it a woman or a man?
It's a man, and you know.
Who he is, never mind who she
I think she's.
So what's he
Look it up. Look it up.
What does he use?
You know, in this day and age, he was an actor. But you know, did you ever find a book on the street ever, and like then that book turns into like the biggest connection to your life?
No.
Well, I once found that book on the street. Who shot Salminio? I don't remember anything about it, but I remember it was.
I got a book called Who Gives a Fuck.
You did? Well, there used to be a bar called that in Manhattan.
Really?
Yeah. WGAF.
Now it's called You Suck.
Now it's no, that's not. That's me, all right. All right, we're gonna be back.
We're trying to plug you.
I appreciate it, but we're gonna take a second break and then come back, and you're gonna do another song.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get one more ounce of tidbits from you guys. BRoNz, hold on. We are on ReW WhO UK.
The journey into a tired state.